Here's the thing.
Which was the last building? You
Oh, he's still
recognize
going.
those buildings. Okay, they have tall doors. Tall doors because the Tartarian or whatever you call them, okay, they were giants.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, the Tartarian.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what your DM will do to you if you give them too much threat and they just like straight up destroy your starship. I'm a nerd. Find me on Friday every Friday on Top Hats Off as I pretend to be a Starfleet officer. This is part 2 of our debate with Mr. Trumptastic. Mr. Trumptastic, hello, welcome back to the channel. How are you?
What's going on, guys? Back again for round 2. It's going to be a little bit different than round 1.
Bit different, I can't wait. Rachbot for $20 already says, I can't stress this enough. Everyone make sure you've got adequate facepalm protection and remove any sharp objects from your immediate vicinity. Craig will not be responsible for any injuries occurred during the debate. Talking about facepalm protection, the first consignment was lost by DPD and the second consignment is in a box next to me ready to go out. So the ones you ordered will be with you soon. A Plastic Citizen became a member, thank you very much. And it's Rubik's, the real NASA shill, $2. Remember, NASA is watching. Always watching. Yeah, they're always in your bedroom. Right, Mr. Trumptastic, how do you think you did last time? Do you think you beat me in debate?
Yeah, I think I really did. You didn't answer some questions. First of all, you said light doesn't bend, but I'm about to show you right now.
Yeah, light doesn't bend. That's correct, yes. Mr. Eman gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, sir. That's so kind of you. If you just become a member, say thank you to Mr. Eman. Mystery Man. I think I just got that. So light doesn't bend and you're going to give evidence that it does. Is that right?
I got it on the screen now. I'm trying to screen share.
All right, just press the green button at the bottom.
Oh, there it goes. I expect that. I don't need it.
Well, that's not light bending. That's light going through a medium of water droplets. That's not the light itself bending.
Do you see the light bending, though?
No, that's not the light bending. That's light coming through water droplets and then coming to your eyes. The light itself isn't bending. You're not watching like a ray of light bending. You are watching light going through water droplets. and then
So
come into your
so
eyes.
you saying my eyes is playing tricks on me?
Yes, very much so, because that rainbow isn't actually there. You know that, right? You can like move to where that is and the rainbow won't be there, because that is literally playing tricks on your eyes. That's how rainbows work. So I guess the best way to describe this to you would be to explain how seeing works. You see by light hitting your eyes. That light will either have come from a source like the sun or a light bulb, or it will have reflected off something like a wall or a mirror. And then you see when that light enters your eye. That's not a ray of light that's bending. You are seeing light coming through water droplets and refracting in a certain way, literally playing tricks on your eyes.
Now my eyes is playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
That's weird. So the atmosphere, what shape is the atmosphere then? Because we about to pull up.
Think about the word that you're saying. Atmosphere. What shape does that imply?
That's just the sphere. It's not the flat Earth. But you said
what shape is the atmosphere, didn't you?
I said what shape is the atmosphere? Yeah,
well,
it's
yes,
a sphere.
The atmosphere is a sphere. Yes.
On a flat plane.
No, you can't have a sphere on a flat plane. That wouldn't work.
So, due to this horizon line, you said this is how long?
I didn't give a figure.
You said like 67 miles, 69 miles?
No, I said there's 1 degree of curve. Right, yeah. So if you're asking the question, how much curvature is there to the Earth? The answer is 1 degree every 69 miles.
And that's about roughly how much? 3 miles?
I don't know. What's the camera height?
Well, you shouldn't have to adjust the camera height.
Well, yeah, because if you're about 6 foot, if you do not take a refraction into account, then it's about 3 miles to the horizon. But if you're higher than 6 foot, then it's further to the horizon. If you're shorter than 6 foot, the horizon is closer. Because it's an equidistant circle all around you that you can see based on how far above the surface of the Earth that you are.
Okay, but every 3 miles we should see some type of curvature, Craig, right?
No, that's not how that works. Again, there is 1 degree of curvature for every 69 miles. That's
Okay.
the only thing you need to think about.
So what is this horizon line? How far you think that is away?
I don't know. Let's assume that camera height is 6 foot. Then that horizon would be approximately about 3 miles away.
That's how far your eyes can see.
No, your eyes can see much further.
Craig, are you gonna lie?
Are you going to say
really
that clouds are further away than are closer to you than the horizon?
We talking about on the horizon. We ain't talking about up in the sky. That's 2 different perspectives. I'm talking about right on this horizon line. You think there's a curve?
No,
that's not true.
The horizon is an effect of the Earth's curve. The reason you see the horizon is because the Earth has a curve to it.
So how far you think this rainbow is away? Because we should see the Earth bend too.
The rainbow's not actually there.
Oh my God.
You do know that the rainbow is not actually there, right?
Oh my God, man. I might as well just jab my fucking eye out, man.
I might as well. I'm genuinely surprised you don't do that every morning while eating your cereal.
I might as well just jab my eye out, man, and just after.
Right.
Let me send this picture through,
seriously,
man.
do you think that
crazy,
rainbow
man.
is actually there?
Yes, it's actually there.
Is there a pot of gold at the end?
It might be because you doing a lot of trickery. Yeah, yeah. I bet they paying you. I bet they paying you a lot of shekels too, buddy.
So
for just lying, you lying on nature now. That's very weird.
Have you ever seen a point where you think the rainbow touches the ground and gone to it?
I mean, of course, we all know it's holographic, but we see the light bend. It don't mean it's not there.
I thought you said it's actually there, but now you're saying
it is. I mean, it's holographic. It's a holographic.
So you think that rainbows are holograms?
That's what light is. It's holography, man.
You think light? Wait, so hold on. You think light is a hologram?
Can you walk through light? Yes, you can. It's holographic. Craig.
That's not what holographic means, my friend.
What does holographic mean?
It's a display of contained light in certain ways. It's not that light itself isn't a hologram. You can use light to create holograms.
So you telling me, Craig?
That's a drawing. Just so you're aware.
Nah, man, it ain't no fucking drawing.
That's definitely a drawing. You see this? There, dude. Yes, that's not real. It don't matter. That's a drawing, my friend.
Of course, you gonna say that. A lot of stuff ain't real.
Do you think that's a picture from space?
According to your model.
No, our model doesn't have rainbows in space.
No. According to your model, the rainbow is touching what level of the stratosphere, right? So if we on the stratosphere, that's where the ISS is located at, moving 17,000 miles per hour, goddamn faster than the globe, bro. With no recoil. Them heads ain't even flying back when they fly up. You know what I'm saying? When this fucking object is moving so damn fast, this ISS. How is it moving fast?
Which object are you referring to here?
The ISS.
Yeah, it's moving 17,000 miles an hour relative to what?
Faster than the Earth.
No, it's moving 17,000 miles an hour relative to what?
According to the spin of the globe.
No, okay,
according to the rotation of the globe.
Some basic physics terminology here would maybe help. It's very important if you understand that all motion is relative, right? So if you're on a train that is moving 100 miles an hour relative to the ground, but on top of that train you're on a motorbike that's going 100 miles an hour relative to the train, how fast is the bike going relative to the ground?
Bro, this says the Earth rotates 1,000 miles per hour, man.
Okay, yeah. Once again, you're just showing me a literal drawing. This is like an art rainbow.
Okay, I'm saying it is an album cover, and they're showing you
it's a drawing. It's not real.
Globe Earth ain't real. That's what they're showing you right here.
The Globe Earth is real, but that is a drawing. You don't.
Yes, they telling you subliminal messages, bro.
Who is?
You don't get it?
Who's telling us?
Different artists, entertainers, they tell you the truth all the time.
Even a big rainbow in space is telling us the truth.
They call this trolling, Greg.
Who calls this trolling?
Entertainers, musicians.
So you think entertainers know the Earth is flat?
The entertainer knows that. Let me pull this up, Greg.
Craig.
Let me give you the entertainers know the shit, man. I'm gonna pull up a little clip.
All entertainers know the Earth is flat, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the Masons. That's what they teach in the back of the Moose Lodge. They teach flat Earth in the back of the Moose Lodge. I can show you the
in the back of the what? The Moose Lodge.
I can show you.
What's a Moose Lodge?
The Moose Lodge.
The Moose Lodge. What's the Moose Lodge?
A Masonic temple. You ain't never been to a Masonic temple?
Well, yeah, I'm friends with
several
Freemasons. Yeah, it's just a boys' club and they know drinking, and they definitely don't teach flat Earth there. No, they really, really do.
Yeah, they do. No, you want to see that? You want to see their Masonic Lodge? Their Masonic Lodge is set up just like flat Earth, Craig.
The Masonic Lodge is set up like flat Earth. Wonderful.
Don't lie to me,
Mr. E-Man, $5 Australian says, please ensure your facepalm protection is NASA approved. Yeah, no, just like standard gloves here, guys. This is some serious facepalm protection needed. It's a Rubik's, the real NASA shield. $2 says, Earth very big, you very small. Right. Freemasons are... They're literally just, it's a boys' drinking club that does some charity. They don't control the world in any way, and they don't think the Earth is flat.
About to show you right now. I think I might have a picture of it on my. Oh, here it go, right here. Let me blow this up. Damn. Let me save this and blow it up. I might have to blow this up. Get out of here.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'll tell you what, if you can find me any Freemason that will come online and say, we think the Earth is flat, I'll give you $10,000. Oh, It's a Rubik's the Real NASA Shield for $2 says, I saw Bad Religion at the Masonic Temple. Nomadic for $5 says, watch out, it's that evil Elks Lodge.
Yeah, you already know.
Any questions for our Flat Earth Genius friend here, please feel free to send a super chat and ask, or try and tag me or something. So
I got the picture. I just gotta blow it up.
So, in what way is it set up like a flat Earth? Could you just explain what that means?
They got the flat Earth dome, sun and the moon.
Maybe it's just a pretty picture.
The flat Earth dome.
But
nah, they set they shit
what
up
is your
just
point
like
here?
flat Earth.
Are you trying to say Freemasons teach the Earth is flat?
They teach the Earth is flat in the Moose Lodge, and then when they come out, they teach the globe Earth like you doing.
No, they don't.
So you just trolling for real, but you know the Earth is flat.
No, I've measured the Earth's rotation. I know the Earth's not flat. Mr. Trumptastic, I've got a question from the chat. Icy Spin for $2 says, why do the stars spin opposite directions at the North and South poles?
Oh no, you tell me.
Well, that's because the Earth is a rotating globe, and there are stars in alignment with our axial rotation.
I'm pretty sure.
Explanation?
I'm pretty sure the stars are fixated.
The stars are fixated.
Yes,
the stars are fixated.
That means they rotate like a damn clock. Now look at this shit, Craig.
Fixated.
Let me pull this up on your ass.
I mean,
fixated, whatever, however you want to say it.
Do you mean fixed?
Let me sure it is. Yeah, they're fixed.
Dihydrogen monoxide for £2 says, if I drink water, is it cannibalism? Well, I think.
Okay, now you see.
To be fair,
you see this damn flat Earth dome and this damn Masonic Lodge right here.
No, I just see boobies.
You see Polaris.
Look at the lights on the ceiling. It looks like boobies.
You see Polaris right
That's
here.
That's not Polaris.
That is Polaris. Then what is this then?
There's holes in the wall.
No, that's the sun and the moon. You see it.
If you say so. So they have the sun and the moon. Do we have a sun and moon? Yes, we do.
Okay, and there go Polaris right there.
That's not the Polaris. Masonic. Polaris isn't as big as the sun and the moon.
My dad is a Freemason, man.
No, he's not.
Stupid. Yeah, he is. He's a 33rd degree. You don't think I know this dumb? You don't think I know what you know?
Your dad is not a Freemason.
Yeah, he is.
No, he isn't. I had a word with your
dad.
Man,
I put that on my son. He a Freemason. I can call him right now.
Go on then. Get your dad on the phone right now. Get your dad, the 33rd degree Freemason, on the phone right now.
I'm about to call his ass right now. I'm about to prove to your ass right now.
Logic at workleverse.com for $2 says, don't forget the Oddfellows Lodge. Yeah, Oddfellows, just another type of Freemason. Vic from Canada, see my friend, $6.99.
Yeah. Why ain't he answering the phone? He said he'll call me right back. He gonna tell you he a Freemason.
Of course. Vic from Canada, $6.99 says, for what it's worth, this guy should watch the latest Mark Rober video. He may just learn something about what he thinks he's teaching you.
I'm teaching you what you know. You know this stuff too, Craig.
Yeah, of course I know the Earth is flat, and I'm just lying to everyone.
No, you know what these lodges look like. You done been in the back of these lodges before.
Yeah, every lodge I've been in didn't look like that. That particular lodge looks like that, but we do have a sun and the moon, so those are nicely represented.
And what is this then? What is that? What does that represent right there?
It's a big light. It's certainly not Polaris because Polaris isn't the same size as the sun and the moon.
Oh my God!
Is Polaris the same size as the sun and the moon?
You wouldn't even be able to see Polaris on a globe Earth.
Why not?
Because Polaris don't move.
That's because
you would be able to see Polaris at all coordinate points all around the world.
You can see
would barely
Polaris
be
in the
able to see it.
north because it's in alignment with the Earth's axial tilt.
Right.
Yes.
Root word
Which means you
alignment.
won't be able to see it in
A
the
line,
south because there's a big ass
alignment.
globe in the way.
Alignment. Keyword alignment. All
Yeah,
this
alignment with
terminology.
the Earth's axial tilt, yes.
All this so now you're denying. Here, let's play this from Men in Black
All
right
right.
quick.
Dihydrogen monoxide for
this.
£2 says, "Did Trump tariff your fucking brain
Hey,
cells?"
hey, have you heard? Are you watching this?
Yes.
Can you hear Can you hear it? This is from Men in Black in 1997.
Yeah, it's a movie. Movies aren't reality, my friend.
But you like movies. You watch movies, Greg.
My name's not Greg.
You know what I mean, Craig.
My name's not
You
Craig.
watch Craig.
Craig.
You know what I
Close.
mean, Craig. You watch movies, don't you?
Hey, I watched the movie last night. Actually, my wife and I watched Absolutely Anything with Simon
So
Pegg. It was
you
quite funny.
you don't pull anything from these movies?
I pull humor from them and enjoyment, and I take them for what they are: a bit of fun entertainment.
That's why you a comedian. You think everything is a joke. Now let's play the flick.
When your mom said she loved you, that was a joke. Pig Bean, the audio's not coming through, but Pig Venus, who's been a member for 24 months, says, "I've been here twice around the fireball. I love you, Craig. Keep up the good work, and I hope you've settled in your new home." We're pretty much there, guys. Thank you very much.
Can you hear the audio?
No, I said we couldn't hear the audio.
Man, damn. I don't even know how to fix that on my end.
That's a you problem. Darren, who's been a member for 40 months, says, Darren, who's been a member for 40 months, says, Darren, who's been a member for 40 months, says, Darren, who's been a member for 40 months, says, hi. Darren, you dick. It's a Rubik's, the real NASA shield, $2. Sometimes it's okay to shut up and listen to experts. Yeah, I know. Dicey spend $2, but it's more fun if you pretend to be the expert.
So this is what we're looking at, Craig. Craig is...
What we're looking at?
Yeah, what we're looking at right here.
Please explain it to everybody.
You see that? We're looking at this same photo right here.
That wasn't the photo.
No, I got the photo.
Mr. E-Man, who's been a member for 23 months, says, I have been Mr. E-Man for over 23 months. I know, but I've just got your name because I'm a dumbass. JSS Tiger, $5. His name isn't Craig, it's Kraid. Has anyone played Metroid? Metroid was one of my favorite games
how do you pronounce your name backwards? You would pronounce it Greg.
Yeah, but
now
my name, you don't need to pronounce my name backwards unless you're trying to send me to hell. And if you could not do that, I'd very much appreciate it.
You looking at a flat down? Oh, here go my dad right here.
Oh, is this your dad, the 33rd degree Freemason?
Dad. Hey, I got my friend Craig on the line, and he said he knows a lot about the Masons, but the thing is, he's all the way in UK. Do they got a chapter all the way out there? I didn't know if they had a chapter all the way out there.
They've got lots of Freemasons in the UK.
We got lodges there. We're not chapters, lodges.
Oh, y'all just got lodges? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just chopping it.
Huh?
He wanted to know what degree you was.
I'm a 33rd.
No, he's not.
Oh my God!
Ask your dad is
Greg,
the Earth.
look,
do me a favor. Ask your dad is the Earth
Dad, my
flat?
dad.
Say what?
Craig is.
I want to hear your dad say, "Is the Earth flat?" And do they teach flat Earth at the lodges?
Yeah, so I can watch a Trump while you're in there.
My dad don't think the Earth flat though. He think the Earth is a globe.
That's good. So they don't teach it there. Ask your dad. Do they teach flat Earth at the lodges?
And the Earth is the Earth. What difference does it make?
Did you hear him, Craig?
yeah, he called you a dumbass.
Nah,
you gonna try to find the edge of the Earth and jump off of it?
Nah, we gonna have Craig jump off the end of the Earth.
Yourself out.
All right, love you, Dad.
Love you too.
Yeah, but for real, he a 33rd for real.
I think he might be lying to you. It's a Rubik's, the real NASA show.
Says do you got a? Whoa! What do you mean? Like he got a ring and all that shit?
It's a Rubik's. NASA's real NASA shield says NASA is showing Interstellar tonight on the IMAX. What do you think that means, Mr. Trumptastic? Are they trying to say something secret with that?
Let's pick up where we left off.
Odin's Rage, $5 Canadian says, my expectations for the guest were low, but holy fuck. Mr. Svensson, 56. I'm a Swedish Freemason. We raise money for the poor and drink some whiskey. Sounds like a bad bunch of guys, huh? I know, you dickhead. How dare you?
Who said they was? Who said they was all bad? Y'all
Well,
be jumping to
most flat
conclusions and
earthers
shit.
do.
I'm not most flat earthers, man. See, y'all got me confused with everybody else, man. I don't understand.
Okay, so
y'all be getting everybody confused with other
let's go
people.
back to what you were showing us on the screen there with the dome and explain what it is to everybody, please.
Yeah, that's the.
You're just showing us your emails right now. You still there? We're live, right? We haven't crashed. Yeah, no, he's just crashed. I should probably take his emails off the screen. Give him a chance to come back. Icy Spin 199 says, I don't think his dad knows he's a Flerf. Yeah, someone needs to tell him, right? This is what Flat Earth has left. The dumb. The really, really dumb. And that's about it. I'll give him a message, tell him to come back in. Nope, he's disappeared. Not even reading my messages on. Maybe aliens attacked. Just blew him up. Blober Sweat for $2 says, I don't understand. Finally, he's making sense. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, I am nearly sorted with the house. We've just got like 2 rooms left to decorate, really, and that's it. The garden's looking good. Gonna get a nice barbecue area going, and then I'll do a little house tour for everybody once it's all sorted. Vic from Canada, who's been a member for 19 months, says, take my months, please. Wait, that's not how that works. Puck Strawny Mo says he's got an IQ around room temperature. Do you like your rooms quite cold, do you? Oh, he's seen my message on Facebook, so he should come back in. Don't know why he left. He doesn't even know he's quit. He's still talking to the screen. It's like, you're not talking to me, Greg. That means I won. Wait to see if he comes back in. Scottish Phoenix says, are you still in Scotland? Yes, I am. I have moved to Kirkcaldy. At the moment, I'm right next to Links Market, which is Europe's largest street fair. It's got over 60 rides. It's incredible. Mr. Trumptastic, you are back. How are you? Hello?
My whole computer just shut down.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know what the hell happened.
They're trying to stop you getting the truth out, dude. General E. Shady has been a member for 7 months and says, been with you since like 2,500 subs. Oh, dude, thank you. What a cray-cray ride, mate. Flerf conversations to dumpster fire napalm tornadoes. And we're here. Love, relationship. Yeah, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate all the support. Right, so you were going to show us something about a dome or something? Or what are you showing us here? Hello?
Yeah, that's the flat Earth equidistance map right there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
showing
no,
a map.
I am muted.
Yeah, I can hear you. Is it your brain that's lagging or your internet?
That's the. It might be the connection. I don't know what's wrong. I got all new equipment. I don't know why it's crashing. Look.
Right. So
look at this. Look at this right here.
Yeah. I see a shot from space with a narrow field camera. Yeah.
Yes, this is where we left off at.
With Branson.
This is where we left off at. Yeah. So.
Okay. What about it?
This is about 50 miles up.
Yeah.
Where's that? Where's the curve?
Oh, it's a narrow field camera.
Where's
It's not got a wide field of view, so you can't really see the curve.
I mean, it's a
do you know specifically which
4K.
camera
It's
it
a
is?
4K.
Well, yeah, 4K doesn't change whether it's a
Yeah.
narrow field or not. That just means the display, the amount of pixels. Do you know the specifics of what camera that was that they're using there?
Yeah, I had it queued up.
So if you could tell me the exact field of view that camera has, and the height, we could calculate the distance that they're looking across and the curvature that you should be able to see. Obviously, we'd have to take into account any barrel distortion that the camera has.
Does it uses a HD? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I'm looking at it right now.
An HD camera, yeah.
It said
I've got about 10
it
HD
says
cameras
like
in this
it
room.
says likely. It says likely a 1080p to 4K. That's all it says. They don't go into specifics.
Well, yeah. Well, then you can't really present this as evidence without telling us something.
But this is what they put on the news. So obviously they just using 1080p.
Yeah, it's just for a pretty picture. The people don't think the Earth is flat.
on these.
My brain. Are you there?
But this is clearly more than what did you say? 96 miles. I said this is clearly more than 69 miles. According to you, we can only see the curve
1 degree of
horizontally.
curve every 6 9
That
miles.
doesn't make sense. Where's the bender at, man?
But,
Where's this bender
again,
thing? You still haven't told me that.
We don't know which camera this
if you
is.
got a rainbow, the Earth would actually bend with the rainbow. We don't see. Yes, we don't see that.
The Earth would
We don't
bend
even
with
see-
the rainbow, did you just say?
Yes, it would.
What do you mean the Earth would bend with the rainbow?
A rainbow is roughly about 3 to 5 miles apart.
So
you-
how do you
so
know a
you-
rainbow is 3 to 5 miles? Who told you that?
They've measured it. I've
Who's
looked
measured
it up.
Could you show me that?
Do I have to go into this? Yes, I do. Let me pull this up because I think I got it queued up.
Mr. E-Man for $5 Australian says Flat Earth only has the really dumb and the grifters. This is what is left after the distillation of the final experiment. I know, right? And we all know which side of the fence that our friend here falls on, don't we? Dihydrogen monoxide for £5 says, I tried to lower my temperature in Celsius to his IQ level. What the fuck are these crystals that are forming? Quick, get out, you're in danger. F. McLeod for $5 says, has the holodeck been installed? Well, it must have been, there's rainbows, right? Bill Tetley, $5 says, set ready state, laughter.exe, intensity 5, duration 5. If complete, then initiate pain.exe, intensity 3, NASA authorization code Riker Omega 3. Oh my god. Bill, those codes are not for use whenever you feel like it. B199 says, my dog is smarter than this guy. Vic from Canada, $279. It was my 18-month chat, you goink.
Can you see it, right?
Yeah,
1 to 5.
Yeah, oh,
One
a rainbow isn't a physical object. That's what it says.
But you can measure light, can't you? What do you think they do at CERN?
CERN, they use particle accelerators mainly.
Yeah, but they can measure that.
Yeah, that's not light.
Oh my God! Hey, I think I'm about to get off, Greg. I think I'm about to get off.
What are you talking about, dude?
You've been caught in so many lies, man.
Which lie are you talking about?
Golly.
CERN
Oh
don't
God.
play with light. I don't know who told you that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's
No,
how they can measure
don't.
how. So how far you think this is away, Craig? It just you see this horizon line right here?
No, there's no horizon there. There's literally no horizon there, my friend.
This is what you call a vantage point, Craig.
What? You're just saying random words to me, dude. What is happening
This is
here?
called a vanishing point, Craig.
What is? I can see the tracks going into the distance. They don't cut off. What
Okay,
are you talking about?
You said, what did you say? We should see a dip at the horizon line. This ain't.
I didn't say that. I never said that. What are you talking about?
This is less than 3 miles.
I never said
Why
you should
don't-
see a dip at the horizon line. That's not something I ever said.
Craig, how far do you think this is to the horizon line? It's
There's
not very
no
far.
horizon there.
God.
You're not showing a horizon on
So
the
what
screen.
would you call this? Why is this disappearing in the background, Craig?
It was kind of going into the trees and round the corner, my friend. It's clearly going to the left
But why can't you see it?
because it's gone to the left around the corner behind the trees.
So okay. I'm just
There's-
saying, you
there's
still
trees
see
in
it.
the
This
way.
line.
There's no line. I can see
But
the track past where your cursor is.
Craig. What is this called?
That's a train track.
You cannot. This is actually not going into the forest. There's nothing there.
It's
it
moving
keeps
to the
on
left.
going.
That track is
But
bending to the left. I can see it.
But if you put binoculars on it, you would still pick this up, Craig. It's
No,
it's just
dude.
a This is a vanishing point. It's
I don't-
It's not all the way curving.
I don't think you
Craig.
understand. The track is literally turning to the left. You can see that in the picture.
Craig. Not really, Craig.
Completely. Oh my goodness, you can literally see the light reflecting off of the metal. Are you okay?
Let's pull up another picture, Craig. 'Cause
OG Yeti, who's been a member for 23 months, says, my yard is huge. I've seen rainbows in sprinklers. Yes, exactly. Steve from Wormhaven for $10 says, the reason the earth doesn't curve with the rainbow is because the leprechauns at the end are using gold coins to scatter and reflect light. Leprechauns actually prove the globe. He's not wrong, you know. So, yeah, are you able to make like a cohesive point?
Yeah, get it.
Maybe.
It's called a vanishing point, Craig.
Oh, look, I
You
can
don't
put a
get the-
grid
you
over
don't-
something.
You don't get this concept. This is how your eyes see. You can only see so far.
No, you can see.
Well, if you-
you don't have a limit to your vision. You see light, regardless of how far that light has traveled. That's how we see stars,
Can you
millions
measure
of light years away.
Can you measure that?
Yes.
But now you say we can't measure it at CERN. And
No,
you
I didn't
can't
say
measure
you can't
it-
measure it at CERN. I said CERN doesn't play with light.
Then what do they play with?
Particle
You know what
accelerators.
That's light.
Particle accelerators isn't light.
Oh my God! What is it? Plasma?
No, it's particles. Usually like protons or other subatomic particles of some kind. Or
Okay. That has to do with photons.
no, it
and
doesn't have to do
electron.
with photons. Protons are not photons.
Craig, oh my God! It seemed like
My brain is sad.
yeah, my brain is sad too because you're like, oh, you gotta jab your eyeballs out. Now you're not seeing this. Now you're not seeing that.
You were the one
Like-
that talked about jabbing your eyeballs out.
Nah,
Dude.
man. Nah, you talked about it. Now we
No, I
gotta be
didn't.
blind.
You
You're
just
impossible.
randomly started saying I'm gonna poke my eyes out. That was you, not me.
You're impossible to debate because you denying your own eyes.
But I didn't say anything about poking my eyes out. That was you.
Craig. I think I'm about done.
But dude, you said the thing about poking the eyes out, not me. That wasn't something I said.
It's like we can't even use our eyes. We gotta use these imaginary numbers you bring up, and you know
What are you
that's
talking
not.
about? Yes, your eyes
you
play
give these-
tricks on you all of the time.
When you
Rainbows
give us
are
these-
literally a trick played on your eyes. They're not real
That's
physical
what I'm
things.
saying.
They don't exist.
You gotta believe. You gotta be a part of some type of religion, Greg. This is sad.
My name's Craig.
This is sad. Craig,
Right, are you
Greg,
saying I have to be a religion to
You
think
got-
that
you
rainbows
got-
aren't a physical
See,
thing.
the thing is, Craig is the liar, but Greg tell the truth. That's why I keep on calling you that.
Dude. The
Yeah.
only thing I've said to you is that rainbows are not physical things, right? Was that a lie?
The only thing I said to you is Craig is the liar. Greg tells the truth. And you're battling with that.
Like, talking to you is
Yeah.
like reading a book with half the pages missing.
No, we're just doing a wellness check, Greg, because obviously we don't have eyes. If that's the case, we don't need these bitches, and we don't need these son of a bitches.
Monkey Cat Pat Pat for $2 asks, can you please, Mr. Trumptastic, define the word level for the chat?
Level is what you see, eye level. That's what sea level, eye level. That's what level is. Level means horizon line.
Level means horizon.
Yes.
Level means horizon.
Yes. The horizon is level, right?
No, it's not.
When you level out your pictures on your wall, what are you leveling it towards? The ground or the house?
Gravity.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
When you use a
literally
level,
works
when
perpendicular
you
to gravity. Yes.
Babe, you hear this shit?
Did you not know
When
that's
you
how a level
use
functions? A level,
Look,
the tool.
the
that
level
you,
don't
Give me
function.
a sec. I'm talking. The
Oh
tool,
my
a level,
God.
functions thanks to gravity. That bubble in the middle, you have to hold it, get it to the middle so that it is perpendicular to the pull of gravity. That's how a bubble level works.
Y'all hear this, y'all? That
Do you want
ain't
to get
how
one
a
of those
level
people
works.
you're talking to?
If
here
you
so
got
we can ask them?
if you got a picture on the wall, it's crooked. What are you leveling that picture to?
Gravity.
To the wall or to the what is okay? If it was gravity, the picture would fall off the fucking wall, Craig.
No, because you are leveling it perpendicular to the pull of gravity.
Craig, you know damn well that's not the truth, man.
Well, definitely what I learned in engineering school.
So you mean since the Earth spins so damn fast, your pictures
The Earth doesn't
are gonna
spin
be
fast.
your Earth. The pictures on your wall are going to be.
Hold on 1 second, buddy.
Hold on.
You
Hold
said
on.
something there. You said the Earth spins fast. It doesn't. The Earth spins very, very slowly. Once per day.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does.
That shift would knock that picture off the wall. It
Why
wouldn't
would
be
it?
level.
But
It wouldn't stay level. It wouldn't stay level, man. If
Why-
the Earth was
why
moving,
would
that
it?
picture would not stay level.
Why not? The picture, the wall, and everything else is moving with the Earth. Just like if you're on a train moving really fast and you got a cup of beer in your hand. That beer, and everything are moving with the train.
So you mean to tell me the Earth is spinning and it is spinning at a level playing field? It's not tilting at one time?
The Earth has an axial tilt of about 23.5 degrees, and it is rotating around that axial tilt.
Oh, okay, but
at
how
15
many years?
degrees per hour.
But how many years is that? How many years does that equate to?
What?
How many years does that equation equate to, Craig?
How many years what? I didn't say anything about years. I said 1 day, 24 hours. It takes
saying in
24
a span,
hours to rotate once.
Okay, but in a span of how many years that your picture on the wall would be crooked?
Why would it be crooked?
After 10 years,
gravity doesn't change after 10 years.
You saying the Earth tilts?
Yeah, but
why wouldn't my picture tilt on my wall?
Why would it? Because it's already relative to the center of the Earth.
No.
It's relative to the center of the Earth, and that's not going to change. Gravity doesn't change as the Earth rotates.
That's not how it works, Chris.
Well, it certainly is. Again, I learned that in my physics degree. Urkelzy for $5. Talking to these Flerfs is like dealing with the Department of Redundancy Department. Fuck's sake, I know. It's like trying to call Utilita on the phone. Steve6464 for $5. Trumptastic. Go stand at the horizon. Then we will see a dip at the horizon.
Yeah, it should be every 3 miles, but we're not seeing that.
No.
We just seeing
But
how far
maybe I
our
should read that
eyes can
again to you.
see.
You didn't maybe understand. Steve6464 says, Trumptastic, you go and stand at the horizon. Then we will see a dip at the horizon.
You would not see a dip. You would not see you would not see a dip. All you would have to do is zoom in on that person or that object, and it would still appear on the same line.
Okay, dip.
You would still catch up to that object if you zoomed it in. The thing is, our eyes can only see so far, but we have technology. Yeah, it's called Mythbusters. We got technology that can bust that globe Earth myth. All you got to do is press zoom. If that's the case, if we would have seen curvature, the zoom would have not worked. We would have still seen that obstruction. You can't fucking lie to me, man. You wanted to run away from this last episode.
I didn't run away from anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did, man. I actually played lightweight stupid, Craig. I honestly did.
It's a Rubik's Real NASA Shield for $2 says optical illusions show why you can't trust your eyes.
Man, so everything is now we can't trust our body, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell you in these religions. Don't trust your body.
PhD
hate your flesh. You see what I'm saying? How it bleed into this Scientology shit, man. Craig's a Scientologist, y'all.
Are you okay?
I know how to identify everybody. I'm not
I really
silly.
don't think you do.
So the thing is,
what I've been waiting for you to do is show evidence that the Earth is flat, and you haven't done that. Would you want to see some evidence of the Earth being a globe?
You can show us all you want to, Craig. It's not going to change the fact how your body and nature work. You trying to terraform.
You see the point.
You see what he trying to. You see what.
One second. PhD Tony, I appreciate what you're saying, but that answer there is why it's pointless showing evidence to this person that the Earth is a globe. It will be a completely futile endeavor. They won't look at the evidence. They won't understand the evidence. The only thing to do here is listen to him say stupid things and get clips from it.
No, what kind of person got to trick the body to make you believe in something that's not even real?
Who's tricking the body?
You said you tricked the eyes. You tricked your own eyes. You said this is not what I'm seeing. I'm really seeing something else.
There is optical illusions. These things exist. Rainbows
ain't no
literally
damn
don't exist.
Illusions, man. Nobody believes that, family. Nobody believes that. Only you, Greg. If we take a poll right now, I bet I would get more votes. Take a poll. What do you want me to
put on the poll?
Does rainbows exist? And see who sides with me.
Well, no, I think rainbows exist.
No, you just said that.
But they're not a physical thing. They're not really there.
Of course, it's holographic, but we can see it. We can see light.
Yeah, but it's not really there.
You say,
I'll ask the question:
are what you mean it's not really there? It's there.
Really there? Right? And we'll see what the chat says. Okay. Zekane $5 says, no question for you, Greg. This is just for your sanity. Thank you. Odin's Rage $2 Canadian says, there is a difference between level and true. Yeah, well, it's a difference he wouldn't understand, clearly. Monkey Cat Pat Pat $2 says, they want you to define refraction. Could you please define refraction for the chat?
Reflection and
refraction.
That means you get a double. You get a double of what you see if the light is impacting the a water.
Not reflection, refraction.
It's the same thing. Let's pull it up.
No, refraction and reflection are not the same thing.
It's somewhat the same thing because it goes with each other.
No, they're different things, very much different things. Just because they sound similar. Like, here's the thing: I can show you measurements of the Earth being curved. I can
it says the fact. Refraction, the fact of phenomena of light radio waves being deflected is passing obliquely through an interface between one medium
Yeah,
and another,
we
or
all know
through a
what
medium
refraction
of.
is. We wanted
Okay,
you,
but
so
that's
you don't know what it is.
okay.
Here, you have to go and read the
I
definition.
just
That's
said
fine.
I just said that.
Right.
It has something to do with light. It's like it's a mirror effect.
Icy Spin $2 says, "Have him talk a little more, please. Song almost done. Don't worry, I'm clipping all this stuff." Unfornicated for $2 says, "Can he sing 'I Wear My Sunglasses at Night' for us?"
I ain't got no fucking eyeballs. Remember?
Yeah, you're still wearing sunglasses though.
Remember. We don't have no fucking eyeballs, man.
You're the one that said that you want to dig your eyeballs out, not me.
So that's why you don't see me with eyes.
Okay, right. Listen. Listen. Right.
Man, look at this.
Dude,
Look,
just
look,
listen 1 second. Just listen 1 second, right? I can show you measurements of the Earth's curve. I can show you someone measuring the Earth's rotation. Right? I can show you pictures and videos of Earth from space. Would you like to see any of the evidence of the Earth being a sphere to talk about?
I'm showing you one right now, buddy. You see this? Snapshot from weather balloon. This
what
your
was the
source
camera
right.
used?
It's your source right here.
Yeah, no, that's a YouTube video. What was the camera?
Let's pull it up. Let's see if we can get this. Pull up this visual search on this picture.
Right, I can literally show you again. Last time we talked, I showed you a weather balloon from space on a camera that is non-fisheye, and it showed a curve. So why wouldn't you accept that as evidence?
What you mean? That's just the atmosphere.
No, I showed
That's the horizon
I showed
line.
you the horizon curving from a weather balloon last time.
This
why,
is not.
Why are you not accepting that as evidence, but you're accepting this random picture that you don't even know the source or the camera used? Why is that evidence to you? But me showing you a friend of mine actually sending up a weather balloon with 3 cameras, one specifically designed to be non-fisheye, why is that not good enough for you? But this is.
I've seen videos of both. So for me to believe that on your video where we seen
I showed you why it's true.
You showed us the camera dropping, but we seen the horizon bend like 50 times.
No, the horizon only ever bent one way.
No, it didn't.
Do you want me to bring it up and show you again? Because if you want to lie to everybody,
it shouldn't bend. Period. That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
The horizon
That's what
does
I'm saying.
exactly as we predict.
It shouldn't.
Right.
It shouldn't bend. It shouldn't bend and bend back.
Right. This can go off the screen because you're not going to give us any info about it. All right.
From now
on,
Mr.
Trumptastic, right, fucking stop and listen. You're pissing me off a little bit.
Let me explain.
Alright, no, just fucking listen to me for a minute, alright? From now on, unless you have the specifics of a camera, do not show me any videos or pictures. Unless you can specify exactly where it came from and exactly what it was done with, do not present anything as evidence, right? I have asked you several times, do you want to see evidence for the Earth being a globe and discuss it? Would you like me to show you a video of somebody measuring the rotation of the Earth?
Play the video, Craig.
Right. Will you listen?
But you're not going to dismiss this photo either.
Again, your photo.
You're not going to dismiss a photo.
You're not showing any photo right now because I've taken your screen share off, because you don't get to show any more photos unless you have the specifics of what was used to take them. Okay?
I'm about to.
Do you understand? I may have to start treating you like a fucking child. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello, Mr. Trumptastic? Oh my fucking god. You there? Is this computer crashed again? See, alright. I totally understand what PhD Tony was saying in chat. It's just 2 guys bickering. Well, it's just me listening to him say stuff stupid and then telling him he's wrong, really. But I want to show him evidence of the Earth being a globe. right? I want to go over pictures and videos and data and measurements. But do you think it's worthwhile? What do you think he's going to say to it? He can't even stay in a Zoom call for more than 5 minutes. Right, I mean, I've got evidence queued up for him. OG Yeti for $2 says, is Craig liable for our IQ decreasing? No, you can't sue me for that, alright? Mr. E-Man, $5 Australian, can your guest describe what a monochromatic rainbow is for the chat? No, he can't. Oh, let's see if he's going to come back again. Apparently he's just had a power outage. Oh, I guess he's not then. Oh, guys, well, that was fucking painful. If he can't come back tonight, then it's probably better for our sanity. I have a bunch of evidence queued up to show him, right? I've got the measurements of the Earth's rotation. I've got Miles Davis's stuff. I've got, a bunch of stuff that I normally present as evidence of the Earth being a rotating globe, ready to go. But he seems to want to disappear before that happens. But again, would he understand it? He can't even understand that a rainbow isn't actually a thing that's there. The water droplets are, right? But in a wall of water droplets, depending on where you are, will change which of those water droplets are kind of making the rainbow for you and stuff. The rainbow isn't there. And if he can't understand that, do you think measurements of the Earth's rotation are going to be able to be absorbed by his brain? Alison, $5 says, just joined. Have you asked him for a functional flat Earth based map yet? Or how to calculate flight distances? Love from Hong Kong. Actually, I had some flight stuff I was going to go over with him. Steve from Wormhaven, $20. Thank you very much. The light that bends to create a rainbow would still reach Earth if the rainbow never formed. The light just wouldn't bend. If rainbows are a thing, then the act of folding a piece of paper in half is an object. No? Oh, well, guys, looks like he's not coming back. I want to say thank you very much for the support, guys. All right, so I have so much planned to do. I'm having to rebuild everything from scratch, making all new intros and everything. Redoing a bit of how I do my videos and stuff. But there's a bunch of stuff coming. April is kind of a get my shit in one sock month. With everything that's happened. May's going to be a kick-ass month for the channel, and I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming. The end of the month, I'm going to do another membership drive, and I might end up streaming for the entire month because that's going to be fun. Oh, thank you, Steve from Wormhaven. I'm doing great, and I hope you guys are all doing great as well. I'll just double check he's not coming back. Guess not. Well, as I don't have my music and stuff ready and my outros and everything at the moment, we can outro with Conspiracy Music Studios, who are actually one of my favorite AI songs that's out there at the moment. Much Gun, $5. Of course, rainbows are real things, Craig. Where do you think Skittles come from? Nom, 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 nom. Larry John says, keep the workouts going, Craig. Oh, I fucking love the gym, yep. Arms and chest today. I've got back and shoulders tomorrow. And then 2 days of rest. I fucking hate rest days. Guys, I love every single one of you. Just not you, Gary. You know what's happening. I will see you. I'll be back. What day we're on? Thursday. Friday, I'll be back with some Star Trek and then stuff over the weekend. See you then. Remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth.
Yo, it's Whitson. Gets it. Step into the mic, bro. Talking flat earth. Get ready for the hype, bro. Aced algebra in school, honors too, bro. Gravity's a lie, yeah, I'm in the zone, bro. Electrostatics, that's the real deal, bro. They say the Earth's a globe, but that ain't right, bro. I'm the best flat Earth debater, bro. Humbly, opposition ain't on my level, so but let's not get too technical, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. Our model, though not defined in full, bro, is superior. Your model's falsified, bro. Van de Graaff generator, electrostatics amaze, bro. Made objects change weight, just a phase, bro. 100 volts per meter electric field, you know, bro. Flipped it with 400,000 volts, whoa. Small things floated, defying gravity like totally, bro. Next I'll rub a cat to a brick to show. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. MC Tune and Globers, you can't deny, bro. Wits it gets, it's here to testify, bro. Most times I don't remember you exist, yo. I'm the flat earth king, you better believe it so. Moon phases are like a magnetic cycle, bro. Center of a ferrocell, image magnets glow, bro. Charge up and down, etherically displaced, yo. Kinematic equivalence explains it all somehow, bro. It might sound tough, but let's skip details, yo. You might believe I have an amplitude for math, ho. It's all just a lot of salad in my words, yo. Words, yo, words, yo. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. And what happened is they brought in Einstein to totally save their physics redefined, to flip physics all on its head, bro. To keep Earth moving around the sun, you know. And in the magnetic torus field, I say the path of planets fits perfectly, yo. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. If this debate was a rap battle, I would have totally won, bro.
Hi, my name is Nathan Oakley, and I have been lying to people about the Earth being flat for a lot of years. I did this to hide the fact I have a small penis.
I'm a dumb flat earther, and I don't understand science.
Level